Well, I'm back. I took a few days because I couldn't think about what to make next, but I got some inspiration when I was at the gym and I pulled up my YouTube because I was gonna put on some music, and I saw quite the interesting video I recommended. But that last video I made, that took a lot of time to do, and viewer retention ship was like, anyway, so like I said, I was at the gym. Was scrolling through my YouTube because I was trying to find a song on my YouTube, and I come across this video. This video is titled "What If Deku is Married with All Teachers?" Part 1 by the YouTube channel Crossover Fanfics. Now, this is a relatively large channel, especially compared to someone with like 33 subscribers like myself. And this fanfic reading, I guess, is exactly what it entails. Now, I'm pretty sure everyone's dabbled in a little bit of fan fiction and even made some themselves at one point. A lot of people are guilty of that, including myself. However, when this fanfic is taking place, Deku would be like, I don't know, 14, 15, unless he was aged up and I just don't know. And the teachers would miraculously be over the age of 18. And there's teachers, such as like fucking Recovery Girl. But I digress. I'm only gonna go through about 5, maybe 10 minutes through this entire video. This entire video is 40 minutes long, and I don't have that much disdain for myself to listen to this entire thing in one sitting at least. And plus, when I publish this video, I'm going to purge it from my memory with everything I can. Yeah, we'll go with that. So I'm here to ruin your day. Get ready, because we're about to go through just a little bit of this video. Also, I'm going to let you know that I don't know that much about My Hero Academia. I got to season 3 and then dropped it because it was fucking boring. Anyway, on to the video.
Amy couldn't help but squeal when she saw the UA bus. Eraser was there and he was by far her favorite person in the whole world to mess with. And she was excited to see how her students would crush UA into the dust. They were a clever bunch and already had a dozen plans in place. Walking up with her students trailing behind her, she smiled when she saw Eraser talking to a bunch of students. They were all first years, right? Poor kids wouldn't know what hit them. But there was another person with him. Someone that didn't look like a student. If anything, he looked like he got plucked right out of some normal high school mid-lecture by the way he was talking to the students. A head full of messy dark green hair that was just unkempt enough to look good on him and clashed with the bright tidiness of his incredibly plain-looking outfit. Really, it was a pair of slacks that was fastened to his hips by a tight belt and then a pure white dress shirt that was fitted to his slender frame. And then there were those glasses he was wearing that highlighted his deep green eyes and freckles. 3 thoughts caused her to stop in her tracks. Was this Eraser's keeper? Sure, the man was antisocial to the point he could probably speak to cats, but he probably didn't need a high school teacher following him around to deal with the kids. Who was this guy? He didn't look like a pro hero or any kind of hero. The most powerful of these thoughts was more a feeling than anything that had her heart racing and her cheeks burning. Oh no, he was hot. Apparently, she had a type, and this green-haired man was it.
So I'm not gonna lie, I caved a little bit and I went into the description of the video and clicked on the fanfic link to see if there was any extra information, just like, oh, who is the main character of this? I clicked on it and it took me straight to chapter 11. No. Also, Deku at this point, he is 15. And the main character would have to be over the age of 18. I have some questions for the author of this story. It's so descriptive for no fucking reason, bro. And he's not even aged up, which I think if you age up a character, it's fine. But Deku in this scenario is not even aged up. The motherfucker is still 15, bro. And the main character, who's probably well over the age of 18, at least 20, I'm gonna say, the fact that she's crushing over a 15-year-old high school boy like this is it's kind of goofy. I can't even lie. I'm gonna go ahead right here and correct myself. I guess he is aged up, but this fanfic contradicts itself so much. Because the fanfic title is called Great Teacher Izuku, but numerous times throughout the fanfiction, it references that he looks like he's a high schooler or that he's a high schooler. So that's my bad, but I'm still gonna cover it because I think it's weird. But the thing is that fucking the main character, like in the beginning of the story, in that little audio clip we just heard, she says that Deku looks like he was just plucked out of a high school lecture because he looks like a student, and she's still like sitting there crushing over him. So that's kind of weird, I would say. I swear to God, this fanfic literally contradicts itself more than a Twitch staff member contradicts Twitch's own TOS.
Oh, don't worry about me, I just didn't think that UA was doubling up on their teachers. Is that why you're blushing? You want attention? She patted Yo on the shoulder and walked forward waving at her.
I'm sorry, but what the fuck are these visuals? It's like it's just a PNG of Deku just pulsating back and forth. I don't get it. Okay, because realistically, anyone who's listening to this thing isn't gonna stare at the screen and watch it. Because anyone who listens to stuff like this has it on in the background, because there's no reason to just stare at the screen, which is essentially just a fucking thumbnail, you know. Thumbnails are meant to be captivating to get more clicks. That's pretty much it. You're not meant to sit there and stare at it for fucking, I don't know, 40 minutes. Also, I skipped about a minute because it's essentially just establishing that Deku apparently is an adult, but then it contradicts itself again. But I don't get it, man. I don't get it.
Eraser. Yo. Eraser. Long time no see. Eraser jolted and twitched before turning to Sai in her general direction. Joke, what are you? Hey now, don't be like that, we're old work buddies, aren't we? Can we say hello? She swatted him on the shoulder laughing, then she turned to look at her new objective. And who's this? Did they give you a keeper or something? Eh? Eraser raised an eyebrow, and she could have sworn she saw his lip twitch up into a smile for half a second. Either he saw right through her shallow attempts at talking to the new guy she was going to talk to him anyways, or he was happy that she wasn't joking around by flirting. Hey, Izuku, make sure this lady doesn't bug me for today. Eraser turned towards the crowd and motioned for the other adult in his group. Also, who was he calling lady? She had a name, and he knew it. Aizawa sensei, Izuku clapped his book shut and smiled at the man with a friendly demeanor. Please don't be so rude to the other teachers. Fuckity fuck. He had a great smile. Like on a scale of 1 to 10, then his smile was an 11, maybe even an 11.5. She needed to hear him laugh. What kind of jokes would a guy like him like?
I think I'm actually just gonna stop here because, like, as I'm sitting here listening to this, like, my body is physically recoiling. Like, I honestly don't get how people, like, sit down and, like, come home from a long day of work or school and get on their computer or get on their phone and they go through YouTube and all the different possibilities and they find this video and they think, yeah, I'm gonna listen to What If Deku is Married to All Teachers Part 1. I personally don't get it, but hey, maybe I'm not that dude, I guess. But I pretty much just wanted to sit here and poke fun at the video a little bit. No genuine hate to this guy's channel or the girl's channel or this individual's channel. Definitely not my style of content, but get your bag, brother or sister. I don't give a fuck. Just as long as you're not harming people. I personally think it's cringe a lot, but I know there's people who see my videos who's like, oh, this motherfucker's cringe. So, you know, what goes around comes around, I guess. And this video is definitely fair use. If I get a fucking strike on my channel, I'm gonna kill myself. Well, that's pretty much all I wanted to talk about. See ya.